guys, and welcome to Life on Wheels. And today I want to talk about some of the cars in recent years that have caught my attention. I want this channel to be about cars of the common people, so it's something me and you can afford. I don't want to go and ludicrously talk about Ferraris and McLarens where they're really hard to afford for normal people, and I wanna show some cars that is affordable for the common man. That's the kind of cars I'm looking for. So I think one of the biggest cars that have made a big effect this year has to be, well, this year and last year sort of thing, has to be the brand new MX-5. I think that's a really good looking car. I liked how they moved away from the cute face of the Mazda MX-5 and gave it a little grunt, so it gives it a bit more character, I think. I've actually seen one of those this morning in red, and I think it just looks absolutely amazing. I think one of the things I enjoy about the MX-5 is that what Mazda haven't done is they haven't tried to add ludicrous amount of power on top, because that's not what MX-5s are about. MX-5s are about lightweight cornering. It's all the fun you can have in a corner. And what they've actually done is from the third generation to the fourth generation, brand new one, fourth generation. In the third generation, the car actually got quite a bit heavier, and that was the most powerful car as well, with the 2-liter engine. And it was just like what Mazda realized with the NC was that it's a bit heavy. So what they have actually done is lost a bit more weight into the Mazda MX-5 ND one. I think Mazda as a factory car have concentrated on making the car more about the corners rather than about the straight line speed. The brand new one comes with all new satellite navigation, traction control and all that stuff. And I think that it's just driver aids to help you. And the second car, Fiesta ST, when it came out, everybody wanted one because they're good-looking cars. They have great interiors, and they go. I mean, they don't have ludicrous amount of power, but they do have sufficient power. And again, this is the same thing as an MX-5. It's all about the fun in the corners. And I think that's just a great thing. That car is just a boy racer's dream. The third car, I think this car is going out of my budget range maybe, but I think for what the money is and what you're getting, I think this car is absolutely amazing. It is the 2015 Mustang, and let's be honest here, a Mustang is not what you consider with an MX-5 or a hatchback, right? A Mustang is ludicrously powerful. A Mustang is crazy powerful, as we all know. I think it's got near 500 horsepower. Don't quote me on that. And the best thing is the brand new Mustang has been brought into Europe, which is not something that's happened previously. I think Ford has again nailed it with their EcoBoost engine, which gives out reasonable miles per gallon. I think that is the main reason they tried to bring the Mustang into Europe. And if we're thinking about the Mustang, it comes at base price around 38 grand. I know what you're thinking, yeah, 38 grand is a lot of money, but if you think about it, it's a muscle car, right? A muscle car that's only 38,000 pounds for 500 odd horsepower. I mean, you can get a Gallardo with the same kind of power, and it will cost you around 110,000 pounds. You know, that sort of money for a second hand, of course. I mean, for what you're getting, I know the Gallardo has got like way more aerodynamics, and it's been stripped down, it can go faster. Yes, but like in terms of horsepower and what the car is, I think 38 grand is pretty much a bargain. And it comes with the old famous burnout button. So basically what it does is it locks the front wheels up so you can spin the rear wheels and destroy the rubber like a hooligan. I think that's pretty good, and since I'm never going to drive it, so it's pointless. The next two cars I think have been quite interesting have to be the M1 and the M2. BMW has made the M1 rear-wheel drive. That's, let's make it fun. They have the thing about M cars is they have quite a lot of power. They are quite expensive. I'm not gonna try and include this in the Fiesta SD, but they are expensive, right? Fiesta, I mean M1s and M2s. M2s have been brand new. They've been, you know, the BMW has been trying to get everyone to review their cars and stuff. I think the M2 is quite good. It's again for the boy races. It's a coupe, so it's a coupe. That speaks for itself. It's got quite a lot of power, but it's not an M4. It's been I've watched many videos, and I realized that the M2 is made based on the M4, but they have taken away some of the M4 parts, such as I think some of the drive terrain and stuff like that. They've changed it up, the wheelbase and stuff. And I don't know much about the M2, to be honest. I know it's making a big impact because it's a coupe that's quite powerful, that most people can afford. The M4s are quite expensive, let's be honest here, and the M2s are quite affordable, so I think that's pretty good. And the M1 is just a rear-wheel drive hatchback for families. Well, it's not technically for families, but that's pretty cool. Like a hatchback that's rear-wheel drive. That you've never seen that before. That's the BMW have basically grown a pair and went, okay, we're gonna make this thing crazy. We're gonna give this rear-wheel drive so that every hooligan can drift around every single corner. I mean, gotta be honest, that's pretty cool. The next car has not been released yet, but it is quite exciting to hear about it. It is the Ford Focus RS, which features a drift button. I don't know what Ford is doing here, but they bought out the Mustang with a a burnout button, and now a Ford RS with a drift button. I mean, Ford have just went, okay, let's try and aim at the hooligans, like the aim sales of the hooligans who can want to drift. I mean, I think that is a really great thing because I think it's a four-wheel drive car, and what they've done is they've made it so they can send more power to the back, and they're in that setting. It's simple to drift, apparently. I mean, I think that sort of thinking will get you more buyers, because for me, a car has a drift button. I mean, that's just a recipe for win-win-win. You know what I'm saying? The next car is an Audi A1. An Audi A1 is, I'd say obviously it's the cheapest Audi you can buy, and I think it's got some good tech, and it's quite small though. It's quite cramped, but I think you can get it for reasonable price. The second hand you can get it from 7, 8, 9 grand, 10 grand. I mean, some decent cars. I think they have the 1.4 engine and a 1.6 TDI, and they have the S line with the four-wheel drive. I don't know what they're trying to do with four-wheel drive on a small hatchback, but nevertheless, I think it's a great car, and it's something that it's just, again, for the everyday man, an affordable Audi. Like, you know, I really like that they're trying to bring more people to buy this, more normal people, not the billionaires, you know, not the people who are hooked up or really rich. Thank you for hearing me blabber on about cars. I know it's not the most interesting thing in the world, but I think this is a list of the cars that I think have made an impact in the last 1 or 2 years, and the cars that will stand out in a couple of years as well. I really, these cars of like, these are the cars, these are my opinion. Some of the facts may not be true or may be true, I'm not sure. Don't quote me, this is literally just off research. I want to say thank you for watching. Do not forget to subscribe. Without your help, I can't do these videos. I want to build a community, and I want you to be in that community. So if you like what I do, and if you like hearing more about cars, please do subscribe, because I want to build my own community, and I want to bring and entertain and inform people about cars, people who have the same passion as me, and I really want to bring them together. So I really want you guys to subscribe if you like what I do, and I'm going to be taking you through how it feels to be a young petrol head or a young car enthusiast in the UK and in abroad. Thank you for watching. God bless you guys, and bye bye.